Have you ever said something that felt harmless, only to realize it uncovered a secret you were never meant to know? This story shows how a single dinner conversation shattered everything in an instant. I never imagined a few words could end a relationship. But that evening at the dinner table, I watched the man I loved stand up and leave, without speaking a word. And the worst part, I didn't even understand why. Not right away. Ethan and I had been together for 3 years. He was steady, kind, and had this calming presence that always made me feel safe. We had a routine. Friday nights were sacred. Just us, home-cooked meals, no phones, no distractions. But something felt different that night. He arrived late, faintly smelling of a floral perfume I didn't recognize. It wasn't mine. I noticed it right away, but I said nothing. My friends always joked I overanalyzed too much, so I kept quiet, trying to play it cool. We sat down to eat. I chatted about work, mentioned how my boss finally acknowledged a big project I'd poured myself into. Ethan smiled, but the look in his eyes didn't match. He seemed elsewhere, glancing at his phone every time it lit up on the counter. Then it happened. I'm still not sure what made me say it. Maybe it was the perfume. Maybe it was the buzzing phone. I looked at him and casually asked, "So, how's Claire?" He froze mid-bite. His hand clenched around his fork. Now let me explain. Claire was a completely random name. I'd seen a video online where someone used fake names to catch their boyfriend's reaction. It was supposed to be a harmless joke. Test. But Ethan's face changed. Instantly. He slowly put his fork down, stared at me like I had just uncovered a buried secret, then silently pushed back his chair. No yelling. No explanation. He just walked out the front door. First I laughed nervously. I thought he was messing with me. But he didn't come back. I called out his name. Nothing. His car was gone. I sat there at the table, heart pounding, unsure of what I'd just done. I tried calling. No answer. Texted. Nothing. My brain started racing. Who was Claire? Why had he reacted like that? An hour passed. Then I heard the front door open. I rushed out relieved, until I saw he wasn't alone. He had a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. His bag. He didn't even look at me. "Ethan, what's going on?" asked, voice shaking. He stopped, face blank. "Who told you?" "Told me what?" I replied. "I was joking." "Who is Claire?" The silence that followed felt heavy enough to crush me. "She's someone I should have told you about a long time ago," he finally said, voice low. "I didn't think you knew her name." Froze. "Ethan, what are you talking about?" His eyes met mine, guilt and something like fear swimming in them. "I've been seeing someone. Her name is Claire." The floor beneath me seemed to vanish. I remember laughing, this shaky, broken sound. "You're kidding. This is some twisted prank, right?" He just shook his head. No words. No excuses. And right there, 3 years unraveled in seconds. I wanted to scream, to demand answers, to throw every dish on the table. But all I did was stand there, numb, watching him zip up his bag. "I didn't want you to find out like this," he murmured. "But I can't keep lying." Something inside me snapped. "How long?" Choked out. "How long have you been cheating on me?" He looked down. Then finally said it. 8 months. Months. I felt like I was floating outside of my own body. This couldn't be real. Not us. Was I never enough? Had everything been a lie? I started crying, unable to stop. My chest hurt. My words broke apart. He stepped toward me, as if to offer comfort. Backed away. "It wasn't about you," he tried to say. "No," I cut him off, furious. "Don't stand there and tell me this wasn't about me while you were sneaking around with someone else." He sighed, shoulders low. "I never meant to hurt you." I nearly laughed again. "You didn't mean to. You just ripped me apart, Ethan." He didn't argue. He simply picked up his bag and walked to the door. "Where are you going?" cried. "To Claire," he said, like it was the most obvious thing in the world. Then he left. The door clicked shut, And the silence that followed was louder than anything I'd ever heard. I sat on the kitchen floor for hours, staring at the plates on the table. His reaction replayed in my mind like a movie. The way he froze. The way he didn't fight for us at all. The next morning, I found his house key left on the counter. No note. No goodbye. I wanted to hate him. I wanted to erase every photo, every memory. But all I could do was cry. Was there something I missed? Could I have stopped this if I hadn't made that stupid joke? But deep down I know he was already gone. My words didn't end our relationship. They just uncovered the truth that was already buried beneath the surface. Sometimes the truth finds a way out, even when you're not looking for it. In this case, one random question destroyed everything built on lies. So what do you think? Was it fate that I said Claire's name? Or just a coincidence that revealed what he was hiding all along?